This video is a comprehensive tutorial on how to give a eulogy. There's a companion video on my YouTube channel on how to write the eulogy. Being asked to deliver a eulogy is an honour. Speaking before an audience can be an incredibly stressful experience, but guess what? Being well prepared and in the zone can take all the stress away and even make it a memorable and enjoyable experience. This is the one speech that you're going to give in your life and which you can guarantee that nobody's going to heckle you. I'm Martin Moroney. I'm a leading funeral director here in Sydney, Australia. I've heard lots of eulogies, and my background's in behavioural science, and in another life I taught presenting skills to senior corporate executives. I have an expert knowledge on how to design and deliver a professional presentation. It's essential that you've read the eulogy aloud from start to finish at least 5 times before you attempt to present it. Not reading it in your head, read it aloud. This will enable you to iron out phrases over which you might stumble, and most importantly, if you're going to be emotional, enable you to push through the emotionally tough patches. Once you're familiar with the material, you'll be able to raise your eyes like a professional newsreader to engage eye contact with the guests. More about that later. If possible, visit the venue where you're going to deliver the eulogy. You need to check out where you're going to sit and how you'll move to the podium when you're called forward. Does the venue have a sound system? If the venue doesn't have a sound system and you've got more than 20 people at the funeral ceremony, you may need to rent a sound system. That's a microphone, preferably a wireless microphone, with a speaker that stands on a tripod. Back to the funeral venue. Does the venue have a fixed microphone or a handheld? Test the microphone out. On the day, don't tap the microphone. That's very unprofessional. For a fixed microphone, see how it is adjusted up and down to suit the height of the speaker. You'll be surprised at how many speakers come up to a podium and they can't be heard because they didn't adjust the microphone, so it's too high or too low for them. People can't hear what's going on. Many inexperienced presenters do not hold a handheld microphone close enough. People cannot hear what they say, so practice staying close to the microphone. Does the venue have a podium? You'll find it difficult if there's no podium, as you'll have nowhere to put your paperwork. You'll find that having a podium will also make you feel a lot more comfortable, more secure. You're actually standing behind something. If the venue does not have a podium, see if you can borrow a music stand from somebody, drape a tablecloth over it and dress it up with a bow. By the way, if you're intending to read the eulogy from your smartphone or your cell phone, don't. In my experience, a phone is fiddly and promotes the wrong kind of body language. You will look like you're reading a train timetable, not delivering a eulogy. A tablet's okay, looks more polished. Make sure you're practiced at scrolling the tablet without losing your place, and that you're using a font size that you can read without squinting. Be aware that if it's an outside venue, the light levels may mean that you're unable to read from your tablet. Whatever you do, have a backup copy printed single-sided in a font size you can read without squinting. Have the eulogy copy broken into short sentences with spacing between the paragraphs. This will make it easier for you to keep a track of where you are. As you read, keep one finger on the spot from which you're reading. This will enable you to look up at the guests and smoothly return to where you were. Okay, it's the day of the funeral. You are one of the major players. It will help you immensely if you are there early and you greet the guests as they arrive. It's a matter of building rapport with the guests. If they've had some contact with you, they will more readily fall into rapport with you when you get on the podium. Give the person who's conducting the ceremony the introduction that you want them to read about you. Your introduction should say who you are and why you were invited to deliver the eulogy. This is a very elegant way to get yourself on stage. Don't be in a rush. Deliver the eulogy at a considered pace. Don't worry about being nervous. Even professional speakers get nervous about delivering a eulogy. Everybody will be on your side. If you've practiced your eulogy, you will go straight into the zone. You'll be in performance state as you approach the podium. Once you've practiced your eulogy, you'll be able to pick up the first line of a sentence and deliver the rest of it from memory while you're able to look up and engage eye contact with the audience. Engage as much eye contact as you can. Make sure that you engage eye contact at least once with everybody in the first 2 rows. They will think that you are speaking directly to them for the whole of the eulogy. If the guests laugh, allow them time to finish laughing. It's okay to pause and to take a breath. As you get to the end of your eulogy, consider walking to the coffin and deliver your closing lines with one hand on the coffin. Invite the guests to applaud the deceased to show their appreciation. And lead the guests in the round of applause. So that's it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to see my video about how to write a terrific eulogy. The 2 videos fit together. To subscribe to my channel, click here. Click on the bell if you want to be notified about the latest updates. Give me a like below if you like the video, and of course feel free to share it. And comment below and add tips that will help others. Thanks for watching. Good luck. You'll be great.